For centuries, Mars has captivated humanity, a red beacon in the night sky, a symbol of the unknown. In the 21st century, one man aims to turn that dream into reality, Elon Musk. The founder of SpaceX believes Mars is humanity's best chance to become a multi-planetary species, ensuring our survival against global catastrophes. Musk's goal is ambitious, a self-sustaining colony of 1 million people on Mars by 2050. But this isn't just a billionaire's fantasy, it's a meticulously planned mission, rooted in cutting-edge technology and an unyielding vision. This is the story of how Elon Musk plans to conquer the Red Planet, starting with the first, daring steps. The cornerstone of Musk's vision is Starship, a colossal spacecraft unlike anything humanity has built before. Standing nearly 400 feet tall, fully reusable, and capable of carrying 100 passengers or 150 tons of cargo, Starship is designed to make interplanetary travel not just possible, but affordable. In the early 2020s, SpaceX began testing Starship prototypes at its Boca Chica, Texas facility. Each test flight, from explosive failures to triumphant landings, brought Musk closer to his goal. By 2025, Starship had achieved orbital flights, proving its potential to reach Mars. Musk's plan begins with unmanned missions, set to launch as early as 2026. These robotic pioneers will carry the seeds of a Martian colony, solar panels, mining equipment, and 3D printers to build habitats from Martian soil. Their mission is to prepare the ground, literally, for human arrival. Using a process called in-situ resource utilization, these machines will extract water from Martian ice and combine it with the planet's carbon dioxide atmosphere to produce methane fuel for return trips. It's a bold first step, one that tests not just technology but humanity's resolve to live beyond Earth. By the late 2030s, Musk envisions the first humans stepping onto Martian soil. These early missions, carrying a dozen or so astronauts, will be humanity's most daring voyages since Apollo. The journey itself is a 6-month odyssey through the void, with Starship's crew facing cosmic radiation and the psychological toll of isolation. Yet Musk is undeterred. If we can get to Mars, he said, we can solve any problem. SpaceX is developing radiation shielding, advanced life support systems, and even onboard hydroponic gardens to sustain crews. Once on Mars, the pioneers face a harsh reality. The planet's thin atmosphere, just 1% of Earth's, offers little protection from radiation. Temperatures plunge to -200 degrees Fahrenheit at night. Gravity, at 38% of Earth's, poses long-term health risks. Yet Musk's team is planning solutions, underground habitats to shield against radiation, pressurized rovers for exploration, and exercise regimens to combat muscle loss. The goal is not just survival, but growth. Each mission will expand the colony, building greenhouses, power grids, and eventually schools and hospitals. Musk's ultimate vision, a city of 1 million people by 2050, requires more than technology, it demands a new way of thinking. To achieve this, SpaceX plans to scale up launches dramatically, sending fleets of Starships every 2 years when Earth and Mars align. Each ship will carry settlers, supplies, and the tools to build a civilization. Musk estimates that 1,000 Starships, launching 3 times a day, could transport 1 million people over decades. It's a logistical feat that makes the Apollo program look modest. But why would anyone leave Earth for such a harsh frontier? Musk believes the answer lies in human nature. People will go to Mars for the same reason they climbed Everest or sailed across oceans, he says. To explore, to build, to be part of something bigger. The colony will need engineers, doctors, farmers, and artists, ordinary people with extraordinary courage. To make this affordable, Musk aims to drive the cost of a Mars ticket below $200,000, roughly the price of a house, with loans and work programs to ease the burden. A self-sustaining colony is the ultimate test. It must produce its own food, recycle water, and generate energy without relying on Earth. The road to Mars is fraught with peril. A single failure, a rocket explosion, a habitat breach, could doom a mission. Critics argue Musk's timeline is overly optimistic, pointing to the immense cost, estimated at hundreds of billions of dollars, and the ethical questions of colonizing another planet. Some question whether humanity should focus on saving Earth instead. Musk counters that Mars is an insurance policy for humanity, a way to ensure our species survives no matter what happens on our home planet. Public support is another hurdle. In the 2020s, SpaceX relied on NASA contracts and private investment, but a Martian city will need global cooperation. Musk has called for governments, corporations, and individuals to join the effort, framing Mars as a shared human endeavor. His charisma and relentless optimism have already inspired millions, as seen in the thousands who apply to SpaceX's astronaut programs. Elon Musk's dream of Mars is more than a mission, it's a redefinition of what it means to be human. To live on another planet, to build a new world from scratch, is a challenge that tests our ingenuity, courage, and hope. The first steps are already underway. Starships' engines roar, robotic scouts are being designed, and a generation dreams of red horizons. Whether Musk succeeds in his lifetime or not, his vision has ignited a spark that could outlive him. As the first Starships prepare to launch, humanity stands at a crossroads. Will we remain bound to one fragile planet, or will we take the leap to become a multiplanetary species? The answer lies not just in technology, but in our collective will to reach for the stars. This is the story of Mars, of Elon Musk, and of a future that begins with a single, daring step onto the red planet. In October 2026, Starship Alpha, an uncrewed craft loaded with habitat printers and solar arrays, detects an anomaly in Mars orbit. A rhythmic signal, unlike any human transmission, pulses from a sleek, iridescent object circling the planet. At SpaceX's Mission Control in Hawthorne, California, engineers scramble to decode it. The object is no asteroid, it's a scout ship, part of a vast armada belonging to the Caliph, a refugee species fleeing their collapsing star system. Mars, they believe, is their last hope for survival. First contact isn't science fiction anymore. Something's out there. We're ready to meet it. Musk, ever the optimist, frames the discovery as a historic opportunity. But the stakes are astronomical. The Caliph are not mere visitors, they're colonists, with technology centuries ahead of Earth's and a desperate need to claim Mars. Their flagship, a crystalline behemoth the size of a small city, looms in Martian orbit, dwarfing Starship's modest fleet. The Caliph are a paradox, advanced yet imperiled. Their homeworld, orbiting a dying star 50 light-years away, is no longer habitable. For decades, they've scoured the cosmos for a new home, and Mars, with its subsurface ice and mineral wealth, is their best match. Led by Commander Vyron, a stoic leader burdened by the weight of their species' survival, the Caliph have already dispatched robotic probes to Mars, preparing to transform its barren surface into a new cradle for their kind. Their technology is awe-inspiring. Bioengineered habitats that adapt to Mars' harsh conditions, energy weapons that could vaporize a starship, and a propulsion system that defies human physics. Yet their desperation mirrors humanity's own. Like Musk's colonists, the Caliph are betting everything on Mars. Coexistence seems unlikely. There's only so much water, so much land, so much hope to go around. At SpaceX, the mood swings between wonder and dread. Musk convenes a global task force, including NASA, the European Space Agency, and private innovators, to analyze the Caliph signal. The first crewed mission, planned for 2028, is fast-tracked to 2027, with a lean team of 6 astronauts led by Sarah Chen, a brilliant engineer who decoded the alien signal. Their new objective, establish a human presence on Mars before the Caliph claim it entirely. The journey remains grueling. Starship's radiation shields, still experimental, must hold against cosmic rays. The crew trains for first contact, studying Caliph transmissions with AI translators developed by XAI. Musk, ever the showman, rallies public support on X, posting daily updates. We're not just going to Mars, we're meeting our neighbors.